What's going on, everybody? My name's Parth and welcome back for another episode of our playthrough of Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. In the previous episode, we were standing on business, alright? You want to know why we were standing on business? Is because not only did we embarrass Zook the first time, but we embarrassed him for the second time, because in the previous episode, we had our snag machine back, because the first time we battled against Zook, which was like 2 episodes ago, we did not have our snag machine because we had to go through the whole process of invading the Team Snag'em hideout, defeating Gonzap, and then we came to a little truce and got our snag machine back. And when we went up against Zook for the second time, this time we were able to capture his Shadow Zangoose that he had on his team. And now in this episode, I'm hoping that we're going to wrap up the Cipher key layer, because I knew I had this feeling that I was going to split up the Cipher key layer into like I guess you could say 2 parts, 2 episodes, whatever. So in this episode, we are going to complete the Cipher key layer. So let's go ahead and actually, not only are we going to complete it, we're going to find some more items. All right, so we got to move these crate boxes into this little icon right here to unlock this little gate. So let's go ahead and do that. And I believe we're going to encounter more Team Cipher grunts in this little area. I know that for sure. So let's go ahead and move this one right here. Come on, come on. Push! Push while you can, lad. Alright. Oh, wait, no. I think we're going to encounter a Team Cipher grunt in this little spot right here. But I don't think the Team Cipher grunt... I'm just going to say Cipher grunt, because I keep saying Team Cipher grunt when I could just say Cipher grunt. Oh, here's another item. What is it? It is a full heal. I just love how we're getting a bunch of healing items. This is great. And we're finding also Ultra Balls, because I know in one of the item boxes we had... we were able to find like 3 Ultra Balls in one of the item boxes in the previous episode. Alright, so this one unlocked the one down here. So let's go ahead and go down here, and then we're going to encounter a Cipher grunt. Yep, right before we go upstairs. You've got to be good to get this far. I mean, bro, I'm like a 10, 12-year-old kid. Actually, I haven't even gotten the chance to even look up. I haven't even gotten the chance to look up the age of the main protagonist of this game. Alright, so this one has the Beedrill, and that is the Shadow Pokemon that we're going to be catching from this guy. Alright, so let's go ahead and switch out into Breloom. So this is perfect for Breloom, because we can take out not only the Furret, but we can also take out the Beedrill. Or, not take out the Beedrill, sorry. We're going to use Stun Spore on the Beedrill. There we go, that's what I meant to say. Alright, let's go ahead. Okay, so, Togetic. Okay. So let's go ahead and use Stun Spore. And then what we're going to do is use Shock. Ooh, wait, using Shockwave on Beedrill would not be a bad idea. But I also want to say that it might be a bad idea. I don't know. Okay, wow. That was awful. Oh, another Shadow Pokemon. Okay, this is perfect. Alright, cool. So, we gotta be careful. So, Stun Spore on you, and then... Oh god, this is gonna be hard. We're like freaking over-leveled, bro. Alright, so let's try to catch the Pidgeotto. I actually got to use a Pidgeot in this game. That was like back when I... well, actually, no. Not back when I... No. This was like years ago, during like back in high school, because I remember... Okay, so I remember like... it was like, I think, when I was like a sophomore in high school, and I remember, it was getting close to Christmas, and I got... Okay, so I still have that GameCube with me. It's just chilling on one of the wall shelves, like right behind me on like this corner right here. This corner right here. I feel like I pointed it out a lot, but you can't really see it because of the way my webcam is positioned. Alright, so let's go ahead and throw an Ultra Ball, and then we're gonna use the call command. But yeah, I remember playing Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness on the GameCube, the one that I have right now. Not the one, because this GameCube, I got it in, what was it, well, I mean, I don't know what year, I forget what year it was, but I remember I was like in my sophomore year of high school, so it was like a while ago. Let's go ahead and try to use a Timer Ball, maybe. Use Calm Mind, because I don't know if Gardevoir can really put in damage. I mean, it can, but I don't know if it'll be too much damage, if that made sense, because I don't want Beedrill to die on me. Okay, let's go ahead and use the call command and then go for a great ball. Because again, we're trying to catch it without damaging it. That's the problem. Oh my god, Duro, come on. But yeah, anyways, as I was saying, that Pidgeotto, I remember, trying to make a team. Like, oh, I could use a Pidgeotto, and evolve into Pidgeot. And that's what I did, basically. Oh my god, please. Okay, there we go. But yeah, that was really it. That was really the story of me just using a Pidgeot on my team in this game. I remember using a Fearow in this game because in the Phoenix City area, one of the Cipher grunts has a Spearow, a Shadow Spearow, and I purified it, used the Fearow on the team, and yeah, it was great actually. Oh my god, it was like a powerhouse, bro. It was bonkers, bro. It was like broken. So was the Pokemon Seal and Walrein, bro. Oh my god. Though, like, this game gives you so many good options, and then there's Pokemon Coliseum that gives you very little options. That's the thing. I mean, hey, it still gives you like decent options to the point where you can still work around it, but it is what it is, honestly. I was really happy to use Altaria when I played Pokemon Coliseum on this channel, so that was great. I love that. All right. Okay, so I think, damn, I think we still have a long way to go though. That's the thing. Okay, well, yeah, that's crazy. All right, Absol and Smeargle, so no Shadow Pokemon here. So let's go ahead and go all out. And I think you do have a Shadow Pokemon. I just don't remember which one it was because I kept getting to look at the list. All right, Ampharos. Okay, cool. All right, so let's go ahead and switch and go into actually Breloom, just in case, we encounter a Shadow Pokemon through this Cipher grunt. All right. Okay, never mind. Okay, no Shadow Pokemon. All right, so let's go ahead and use Skybrica on the Ampharos and then use Psychic on Tentacruel. All right, so oh my god, I literally forgot to do it again. I was supposed to do it in the previous episode. I just recorded like 10 minutes ago. I was supposed to take... Okay, let me go right here. Alright, go right here. And take away the freaking EXP share. I literally forgot to do that. Alright, so let's go ahead and put Flareon and Breloom up front because, they've already gotten their spotlight. Come on now. Alright, so do you have anything for us? Gorigan is on the top floor. No, I am not an acquaintance. I am just a dude that is trying to put an end to all this. Alright, so where is the item box where it gives you Earthquake? That's my question. Nobody called for me, but here I am. Well, if nobody called for you, then why the fuck are you here? Alright, so let's go use Bite on Chimecho and then Sky Uppercut on Kecleon. Alright, Kecleon is down. Noctowl. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and use Flamethrower on the Noctowl, and then I'll use Mega Drain on Chimecho. Chimecho! I've never used a Chimecho before, but I think it'd be really cool to use one. But then again, I feel like it'd be kind of pointless. I don't really know how good it is though. I'll have to see. Alright, so let's go ahead and use that, and then Break on Mightyena. Finish off the Noctowl, and also break through that Reflect or Light Screen or whatever it used to break through it and destroy the Mightyena. Because there can only be one true Mightyena user, and that is me. No one is allowed to go any further? Well, I'm sorry, I hate to break this to you, bro, but I'm gonna have to pass by. Yeah. Because no one can stop me. I have such an overpowered team, bro. It is not a joke, man. It is not a hoax. Alright, oh, there's the next Shadow Pokemon. So let's go ahead and Body Slam the Azumarill, and then we're gonna use Stun Spore on Tangela. Well, it's a good thing it does a lot of damage. Alright, Shadow Rave. Okay, Bubble Beam on my Flareon, but it's gonna take it like a champ. Oh, whoa. Can't be speeding up too much. Come on now, I gotta calm down on the speed up button. Even though I'm pressing on the tab key on my keyboard. Alright, oh, okay. Butterfree and Tangela. Oh my god, dude. Okay, I've tried to use a Butterfree in this game. No matter how much I love Butterfree so dearly, it was not the wisest choice because the things you encounter in this game is no joke. And, it's bonkers, you know, it's kind of wild. All right, let's go ahead and use Ultra Ball on the Tangela. But yeah, anyway, as I was saying, you know, trying to use a Butterfree in this game is diabolical because, I mean, Butterfree is good, but I also feel like, you know, this is Gen 3 that we're talking about, like the early, like mid 2000s, like mid 2000s, yeah, mid 2000s. This is what we're talking, mid 2000s, so we don't really know how good it really was. I don't really know how good it was gonna be until I tried purifying it, and next you know, it just wasn't it. It wasn't it, man. All right, okay, let's try to use Stun Spore again because I wasn't paying attention. Okay, there we go. I was like, come on, be paralyzed. Let's use a timer ball. Okay, is there anything that I can do? Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No. Okay. This kind of sucks. Cause like I don't want to, you know, do any damage to it. That's the thing. Because all the moves that I have is probably gonna kill it. All right, Mirror Ball. No. Come on, bro. Use the call command again. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go, baby. Without having to damage it. I've been doing pretty good so far. All I've been doing is just spamming the move Stun Spore, and that's really it. Alright, so let's go over here and then acquire thy item. Encounter a Cipher Grunt, and we're gonna have to take care of some business. We're gonna take care of some business. Alright, we're gonna take care of some business over here. Alright, let's go ahead and use Mega Drain. I don't think you have any Shadow Pokemon. I don't think you do. I hope not. I am not trying to deal with any Shadow Pokemon right now until we get... Oh my goodness, okay. Let's tag team on the Wobbuffet. Oh my god. Oh wait, okay, ooh. I got so scared for a second. I didn't think that... I forgot, or I didn't think that the dude would have a Shadow Pokemon. Okay, we can use Mega Drain, that's fine. Alright, Shadow Hold, okay. Oof, that's not good. Alright, Bite on the Vibrava, and then we're gonna go ahead and use Mega Drain again. Get it, just keep getting it to low HP. It's the least we could do, you know what I mean, man? Alright, now you're down. So now what we can do is catch it. And also use another Mega Drain. Alright. Oh my god. Okay, okay, we're done, we're done, we're done, we're done, we're done, we're done, we're done. Okay. Alright, see, since you had the Vibrava, I have its final evolution, which is the hand dandy Flagon. Alright, wait, well, can I try to use Stun Spore? Because I know it's part electric, but I don't know if I don't know if it'll work. Okay, it does work. Alright, cool. Now we know. Alright, let's go ahead and try to catch it. Come on. You gotta get in the ball. Get in the balls. Alright, there we go. Worked like a charm. Get it to low HP with also the Stun Spore. Or, while also it being paralyzed by Breloom's Stun Spore. Boom! Bada bing, bada boom. It's worldwide. Step in the room as we snag all the Shadow Pokemon, lad. Alright. Where? Okay, so, okay, we got that, right? And where is, like, the item where we can get Earthquake? Did I just, like, miss that or something? Okay, well, alright. Well, I'm gonna go heal up real quick before we do anything. So I'll be right back. Alright, so I went ahead and saved my game and also healed up and dang. Oh wait, no, I think that's where we get the alright, cool. Door's locked. Oh yeah, that's where the boss is. Alright, so let's go ahead and take care of these scrubs. Cipher, Peon, Angic. These are very interesting names, you know. Okay, so Golduck, no, it's not the Golduck, that's the Shadow Pokemon. And I don't think it's the Hitmontop. I don't think so. Alright, so we're good for now. Alright, so go ahead and use Flamethrower, and then we're gonna use Sky Uppercut. Alright, bro, out of all the moves, you're like level 33. You had your Golduck still know the move Scratch. Come on now, lad. Do better than that. Alright, Hariyama, and then who wants... Oh, Venomoth, okay. I think I also tried using a Venomoth in this game. I swear to God. I think I tried. It just didn't work out. Because, like, you know, okay. besides like, you know, like dragon type being like my #1 favorite typing when it comes to Pokemon, and then, you know, water type being next to it, and then there's also dark type. I do love bug type Pokemon, you know. Alright, so let's go ahead and use Mega Drain, because of course that's the only thing we can do right now. And also the only way we can really lower its HP. And there's also the Weeping Bell. Alright, cool. Alright, so... oh boy, okay, what can we do? Good thing I didn't use any fire type moves, or else that would have been bad. Alright, okay, but at least they know how to take a hit with Bite and Mega Drain and stuff like that. Oh my god, y'all are like trying to kill me right here. Alright, so Mega Drain. Oh, I'm so glad Weeping Bell took that like a champ. Alright, so here is our chance to catch them. Let's go ahead and use Great Ball on the Weeping Bell, and then use another Mega Drain on Venomoth. I think this should be easy. Yeah, it's already low on HP and it's already paralyzed. Alright, let's go ahead and use another Great Ball on the Venomoth and Mega Drain. See if we can catch it. Dang it. Okay. It's okay though. It is okay. We're just gonna keep going. Keep her going. Keep her going with the Great Balls. Alright. There we go. We caught the Venomoth and the Weeping Bell. Alright. So we got him. Now let's go ahead and, well, heal up at this point. I don't feel like going back and forth with the healing station. Alright, so let's go ahead and go up against you. Or actually, no, you know what? Get this right here. TM26. What could it be? It is TM26 is Earthquake, and we are going to teach that to our Flygon. Ideally, I wanted to teach it to Aggron, but I think I have something else in mind. But I'll think about it. But at least it has Rock Tomb, Thunder, Iron Tail, you know, and also Takedown. But I do plan on getting rid of the move Takedown for that. So let's go ahead and get rid of Faint Attack, and also, so let's go ahead and talk to this little researcher guy. And I know he has Shadow Pokemon. Let me see, where's the system lever, huh? Whoops, I left it on my desk. That's not smart. But hey, I picked it up. You went and got it for me. Thank you. Wait, who are you anyway? You don't belong here. Darn, if the voltage goes up even a little, the computer controlling this whole facility will shut down. Oh, and oh my gosh, if that were to happen, the Shadow Pokemon production software could be destroyed. That's the point. I came here to destroy everything here. I'm just a reckless little kid, alright? I'm just a reckless kid living that reckless life. Yeehaw, motherfucker. Oh my god. Oh wow. Okay, I could have went for the move Bite, because Grumpig is literally part psychic. So, yeah. Alright, camera up, and then let's see what Shadow Pokemon this guy has. Again, I should have looked at the list, but it is okay. Alright, boom. Camera up is down and out. Sea King, oh no. Alright, so go ahead and do that, and then Sky Uppercut. The Sea King, what do you have? Piloswine. Oh no, never mind. You're not the Shadow Pokemon, because we caught a Swine up in Phoenix City. So we can go all out now. Bye-bye. And you're gonna have to step aside, and I will install that system lever for you, and also destroy everything that happens here. We're gonna raise it. Hell yeah. We wanted to go wild. We wanted to go wild, bro. Hell yeah, bro. Let's go. Let's do this thing. Alright. And now, he came out. We have to go up against this guy again. What's going on? The production line stopped. The control computer's not responding. Hey, look who it is, motherfucker. It's me, Johnny. You're that punk from the SS Libra. Yeah, you want an ass whooping again? Oh no, what the blazes? The Shadow Pokemon production software has been deleted. Good. The fuck? You guys aren't Team Rocket. You're just, you know, the Temu version of Team Rocket. Even though I will say this, even though I shouldn't have said the Temu version of Team Rocket, I do like Team Cipher's outfit, so that's one thing I will say. Alright, so let's go ahead and use Flamethrower and Sky Uppercut on the Huntail. Alright. Get the level ups, boy. Oh no. Alright, let's go ahead and use Flamethrower on Weezing, and then Brick Break on Huntail. Wait, does he have a Shadow Pokemon on him? I think he does, actually. Yeah, no, he does. It's Arbok. Okay, yeah, awesome. So what we're gonna do is body slam that like button and body slam or brick break the Earth Ring. So that way we can focus on whatever shadow Pokemon he brings out. Alright. Oh, Larion, good job on getting it on low health. So what we can do is throw an Ultra Ball and use Stun Spore. Just in case if it gets out, our Breloom can basically use Stun Spore to paralyze it. And I completely forgot to say this. I completely forgot a question of the day for this video as we catch this Arbok on the first attempt, because you know what? I'm the Pokemon Master. Alright, so what should the question of the day be for this video? Ooh, okay. What is your... Okay, I want to make it video game related, but maybe not. Oh, actually, you know what? What is your top 5? Let's make it about movies. Now, I suck at doing top 5s because I have so many favorite movies. So, yeah. What are your guys' top 5 favorite movies? I feel like that's like such a basic question to ask, but I was thinking about movies and like, you know how now like episodes of like certain shows, like for example Stranger Things season 5 is absolutely amazing. I'm loving every single bit of it, and you know I'm recording this episode on December 27th, so by the time this episode even goes up, Stranger Things is officially done, and future me has already watched it. Even though like volume 3 comes out, or Stranger Things season 5 volume 3 or part 3 comes out on New Year's, what was it, like New Year's Eve or something like that, and oh my goodness, that show has been going on for like so long, but you know, hey, I respect the hard work that they're putting into that show, but honestly, I'm kind of sad that it's over, you know, it's done. It's like this is the final season and boom. All the castmates are probably going to be moving on to like other roles and or like, you know, other potential stuff that they're going to be a part of and whatever. But it's going to be cool. It's going to be cool. And especially the fact that they introduced like the character Vecna. Spoiler, I mean, actually it's not really a spoiler because Vecna is a name of a certain character in the series, so it's not really spoiling anything because you won't really know the context until you watch like the show. So alright, here we go. Sends out Lairon and Celio. You know what, bro, my Lairon has evolved into Aggron and mine's better. Alright. Oh yeah, I literally forgot that I've told myself that I'm not going to speed up. So what we're going to do is let go of the speed up button. Wait, did we just target? Okay, I know I had my Flareon target Lairon, but okay, wait, who did I have? Okay, good. I was about to say, I had my Breloom target Celio. Okay, there we go. But yeah, top 5 favorite movies. You know, it's not really in order. I don't even think it's like top 5, but I feel like, okay, at least a movie franchise that can really, okay, you can also name like a movie franchise, like for example Transformers. Like Transformers in general has to be like my favorite like movie franchise. But then again, I don't want to talk about Transformers The Last Night because although I enjoyed bits and pieces of Transformers The Last Night, I will say this, it was okay. It was okay. I just wish that it wasn't so like all over the place, you know what I mean? All right, so let's go ahead and bring out let's go ahead and bring out Sharpedo, right? Yeah, I brought out Sharpedo. Typhoon. And yeah, Transformers is definitely on there because I've just been a big Transformers fan for like so long, especially with the show like Transformers Prime, and especially like the more cartoony look, like the animated versions of like Transformers. And then there was like Transformers Prime. I think Transformers Prime, like, well, okay, Transformers Prime was a TV show that was airing on like Cartoon Network for like the longest. For like, okay, for quite some time, for like a while, like way back, right? And I think Transformers Prime was a really good show, but we're talking about like the movie franchise, like the live action ones, like especially like Rise of the Beast, you know, Transformers 1. Dude, Transformers 1, I finally got to watch that movie like recently, and oh my goodness, it was so peak. Like Chris Hemsworth. Oh yeah, and fun fact, Chris Hemsworth portraying the character Thor, and you know, Thor, honestly, because of him, it's because Thor is like my favorite. I mean, obviously because when Thor had its own like solo movie and everything like that, it was just so cool. I freaking love Thor. And then I think I started loving Thor because of like other things. I just can't remember. I think I remember watching. I forget, but like I think because of the live action Thor, that's what made me love it more and more. But anyways, so as I was saying, Chris Hemsworth, literally the guy who's known for not only portraying Thor from Marvel, but other roles as well. But Chris Hemsworth voicing Orion Pax. So if you guys don't know, before Optimus Prime became, you know, Optimus Prime, his original name was Orion Pax. And that was what Transformers 1 was about, like, you know, just like a backstory of like Megatron and Optimus Prime, and having like these names before they became Megatron and before becoming Optimus Prime. And Chris Hemsworth portraying as Optimus Prime / Orion Pax, he nailed it. I thought that was so freaking cool, seeing him voice such an iconic character. And we all know Peter Cullen is like the iconic voice for when it comes to you know, Transformers. And of course, if I'm correct, I know I can't remember on the top of my head. I know there was other people who voiced Optimus Prime in like the other, you know, older Transformer shows. So alright, so Hypno and Primeape are the shadow Pokemon that this guy has. But I think Neil Kaplan, who is known for voicing such an iconic villain from Naruto Shippuden / Naruto, well, just Naruto in general, Madara Uchiha, Wake Up to Reality. And because I remember seeing something about him also voicing Optimus Prime. I think that's so cool in my opinion. But anyways, yeah, Transformers 1 was such a good movie. I loved it so much, and I'm glad I found time. I still have to watch Transformers Rise of the Beast, but by the time this series even goes up, and specifically this episode, I've already watched the movie. I even have the DVD for Transformers Rise of the Beast. Like, Transformers Rise of the Beast came out like summer 2023, so like it's been, well, almost, you know what, I'm gonna say it's been almost 3 years. It's been almost 3 years since Transformers Rise of the Beast came out, because it came out summer 2023, and by the time this playthrough even goes up, it's gonna be already 2026. So yeah. And yeah, I'm recording this in the past. So anyways, back to what I was saying. Okay, wow, okay, let's go to okay, who should we go to? That's my question. Okay, knowing that it's Hypno and Primeape, they're pretty good at taking hits. They're not gonna go down that easily just from me using freaking Dragon Breath, you know what I'm saying? Alright, let's go ahead and use Mega Drain really quick. Alright, Mirage, your job is to not take out the Primeape. Oh, okay, took it like a champ. But yeah, anyways, so yeah, Transformers. There's also, oh man, okay, so yeah, Transformers is on that list for sure. And then, oh, damn, bro. Okay, movie. I would say, I want to say Batman. I think I can say it with confidence, you know, Batman. I mean, I loved, oh man, I love Michael Keaton's Batman. And then there was also, I mean, of course, we all know and love Christian Bale Batman, and then now we have Robert Pattinson's Batman. I thought that was a really good one. It was like a nice, fresh start. Alright, so let's go ahead and use another Dragon Breath on the Primeape. And then let's also use another Mega Drain on the Hypno. Goodness. Oh my, okay. Wow. Oh yeah, and then there's also George Clooney. How could I forget George Clooney? Oh my goodness. Because like I was talking about Robert Pattinson's Batman and how much I really love Robert Pattinson's Batman and how he portrayed. I guess I could say I think people were saying like it's more of like a younger, somewhat younger Bruce Wayne or something like that. I can't remember exactly how people described it for Robert Pattinson's Batman, but it was really good. I really loved it. It was building up the suspense. It was really cool. I loved it, and I'm really excited for part 2. And they finally gave us like a proper, release date for Batman part 2, because Matt Reeves, come on now, man is trying to cook it up, but he's trying to make sure the plot and like the script is good. All right, let's go ahead and use an Ultra Ball on the Primate because you're already paralyzed, so we're good on that. All right, let's go ahead. You know what? Let's just go ahead and use a Hyper Potion really quick on my Flygon, so that way we're not losing any more Pokemon during the battle. All right, so yeah, there was George Clooney's Batman. There was also Michael Keaton's Batman. And then, oh yeah, and there's also Ben Affleck's Batman. I mean, I didn't mind Ben Affleck's Batman. I just wish that they, I think I'm saying this correctly. I feel like they should have done like a better writing for Ben Affleck's Batman. Like, I didn't mind Ben Affleck himself, but I feel like, I had this like theory in my mind. I had this like, no, okay, let's not say theory. I had this like imagination, right? We have Robert Pattinson portraying as, let's say, the younger Bruce Wayne, and then when he gets older, it can be Ben Affleck's Batman. But then again, that's a whole different universe, right? I think, yeah. Yeah, because like Ben Affleck's Batman was a part of like, the DC movies, and then Robert Pattinson's Batman is like in a whole different like little, let's say, timeline. Let's say that. It's I guess you could say it's confusing. I'm trying to explain this the best way possible, but we've had a bunch of different Batmans and throughout all these years and all that stuff. All right, so can we catch you on the first attempt? Yes, we can. Yep, there we go. All right, we did it, boys and girls. Let's get it! Alright, we defeated Cipher, Adam, and Gorigan. Gorigan! We defeated you. I don't know what that was. Alright, so, let's go ahead and end this once for all. That's it. You're not getting away with this. No way, no way, no how, no ifs or buts. No how? What? I'm not taking this. Oh, hey, yo, hey, bro, I'm just a kid, and I don't want you to blow up this factory. Why the fuck would you want to blow up the fucking factory? Hello, Baldy. That is quite enough, except that you have lost. Master Greevil. Oh my goodness. When we meet again, you do remember me, don't you? Yes, indeed, I am Mr. Virich, or perhaps I should say Greevil, the Grand Master of Cipher. I must say I am taken aback, and I never once imagined that you would destroy our factory. But that's not important. Even though the massive output of Shadow Pokemon has ended, our plan itself is unharmed. We have already completed XD 001's final tuning. It now rests with me. Oh man. The ultimate Shadow Pokemon that's resistant to purification? Now I shall prepare our final plan to activate XD 001. Do you honestly think you can stop me? I mean, yeah, I literally went through the Shadow Pokemon Lab. I went through Phoenix City. I basically destroyed 2 of your Cipher admins. And then now look at this tough guy who thinks he's another version of Zook. Well, Zook is just a nobody, but we got Gorigan over here thinking that he could beat me, and no, I beat him because I'm over leveled as shit. And now we're gonna beat up this Baldy over here. We're gonna I'm like that one guy from that one episode of SpongeBob, and like the guy goes, "How many times we have to teach you, old man?" That's gonna be me when I go see Master Greevil, the Grandmaster basically. And he has a crazy team, but I'm not going to spoil that until we get to the fight. Because in Citadark Isle, Citadark Isle is basically literally the last area that we need to take care of, pretty much. So yeah, it's gonna be a long one. All right, so what do we have here? Oh, we have a list of manufactured saddle Pokemon. All right, so is there any items that we can get over here or no? I'm just curious. Okay, just gotta make sure. Wait, no, hold on. Look everywhere. Make sure we look everywhere. I know we're like already pushing almost 40 minutes into the recording session, but that is okay. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and stand on business by standing outside. So we have defeated all 3 Cipher admins, but the thing is though, right? The thing is, this isn't over. This isn't over, because we're going to encounter those Cipher admins for one last time. All right, for one last time, we're going to encounter the those Cipher admins. We're even gonna encounter the 2 guys that had like the blue and red hair. So it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. You know, it's gonna be one crazy final part. It's gonna be the Citadark Isle is gonna be such a drag. I promise you, bro. It's gonna be crazy. All right, so without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and end off this episode. Thank you guys for watching today's episode of our playthrough of Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. In the next episode, we are going to get ready for the final part. Well, it's gonna be a while because the finale is really long because we have to go through so many obstacles. It's not even funny because I play this game, no matter how many times I played this game, the final part of this game is such a drag. It's so long because you have to get through so many obstacles. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Go ahead and smash that like button, and as always guys, make sure to have a fantastic day.